and there are 3 seasons of the book. And now let me start talking about and yapping. Let me start that I have left from the first season of Heartstopper. And now let's start with the video. Let me start yapping and talking about the books that I had left. I will put pictures in the whole, like in the, you're gonna see the title. You're gonna see the cover. It's just me not remembering the actual cover, but I will, put it for you to see. Hello everyone and welcome to a new video here in my channel. If you're new, hi and welcome. I'm Ra. I'm very happy to be here. If you're not new, you already know me. Hi, welcome back to a new video here in my channel. I am very happy to be here because in today's video I'm going to be talking to you about some books that I have read that appear on the Ted Lasso TV show. So if you don't know what Ted Lasso is a TV show all about football. It's about these 2 guys from America that are, coaches of American football. They are hired by an English team to, teach, to be the coaches of an actual football team. An actual football, not American football, like football, like soccer football, like real football. And they have no clue of what football is because they're American. They're stupid. What do you expect? But they end up doing the best job ever. And there are 3 seasons of the show. And there's one character that is reading books every single time he appears on camera. Like every single time the camera is pointed at him, he has a book on his hand. He's reading, or he has a book on his desk. He has books everywhere. So I have decided to read every single book that appears on that TV show because there's so many. And I love books. And I love talking about books. So I decided to read the books that appear on the 1st season of Ted Lasso. I have a whole video reading some of them, well, talking about some of them, so I will put it on the I don't know where the I is, but I will put it on the I. And the thing is that those books are not all of the books that appear in the 1st season. In this video I'm going to be telling you the ones that I have left, and that I left out on that video because I didn't read them for that video. I didn't have time. So I'm going to be talking about 4 books. These 4 books are the 4 books that I had left on that video to talk about the 1st season. I still have to read the books from the 2nd and the 3rd, but with these books we're going to have one whole season all made, all done, all just wrapped up. Not all the books that appear on the 1st season are in these videos because some of them I have not been able to find, but I think I have like 2 that I've not been able to find, or 3 max. So I think it's pretty good, like scale of like how many I have read and how many I haven't from the actual show, like from the actual 1st season. So here I am with my football shirt to talk about Ted Lasso and about these books because I'm so excited. So let's start with this video. If you're excited, please like, subscribe, turn on notifications so you can notify when I post a brand new video every Friday. And now let me start yapping and talking about some books from the 1st season of Ted Lasso. Let's start with the video. So I had 4 books left to read from the 1st season, and the first book was Miss Peregrine and the House of Peculiar Children. This is a very long title. I'm so bad remembering long titles, but this is the book. This book, there's a film. I watched the film first because I didn't know it was a book until after I've watched the film. But this book is about a group of kids who have like supernatural powers. And the thing is, they live in a loop because people are trying, like, if they are found, they will be killed. So they live in this loop where they are safe from everyone else, and they're very not common people. They're peculiar children. They're children that aren't supposed to have these powers, but they do. And the main character, he doesn't know he has this power, so he's like, oh yeah, I think I'm just like a normal older kid. But he has a power. It takes him a while to figure it out, but he ends up being going there, finding these all the peculiar children, becoming part of their family, and just helping them out and just living with them. And it's a beautiful story. I know there's a whole series on it. I just read the 1st book. I might read everything else because I don't have the rest of the books from the series, but it was a great book. I really liked the film. Like, the film was great. I really like Asha Bob on it. I really like him as an actor. I really like. So I really recommend watching the film and reading the book. It was very fun. It was very fun to see. It was like very fun to see, it was very cool. I really enjoyed it. So I think you should read it. It was very cool. I have no idea what this book was in the series. I think it's just some of the books on the series, I think they're just there for the characters to enjoy, because some of them have no relation to football. So I'm like, why is this book there? I don't know, but it was a fun read. I enjoyed it, so check. And after that, I read The Smoke Thieves. I do not remember. Sally Green, I think, is the author. If that's the author, I'm gonna pat myself like on the back. I don't remember the author, but I think it's Sally Green. This one I don't remember much. I didn't really enjoy it either, so that's why I don't remember, and I have no clue why this book is in the show either. If I remember properly, and I don't, I think it was about a guy that, like, a group of thieves that are trying to find, like, steal from, like, I have no idea. I can't tell you. I'm so sorry. I can't tell you about that one, but I can tell you about Inventing the Pyramid, which is a book football related book. And in this one is all about strategies, if I'm not wrong, and how football works in, like, pyramid strategy. So, like, usually the coaches try to put the football players in triangles around and they have to work in triangles when they run and stuff, because it's supposed to be more effective in games. And you see during the book, you get explained that with examples of real games. Like, you get examples of real games of what happened. Like, this was used with this imagine it, like, Spain, Netherlands, I have no clue. And imagine Spain used the pyramid theory, like the pyramid, like a strategy, and the Netherlands didn't. You see how they scored, and how that was, how it was just, it's just a book about football. This is literally about football, how strategies work. You get information about different games and the scores and the strategies. I think in this one I saw a photo of Modric, which is my favorite. Like, this shirt is a Modric shirt. I think in this book I found a photo of Modric, and I'm like, that's my man. I love Modric so much. But yeah, this was all about football. It was a very fun read. As someone who likes football, I like watching football. I don't know if I like reading it. Some parts are a bit boring. So if I'm reading something I already understand, I'm like, why am I gonna learn what defenders do when I already know that, But this was very interesting because it was more about a strategy, and I really enjoyed that. It was very fun. So I read that, and after that I read Bird by Bird, and I think this book was one of the best books I read last year. Bird by Bird is so amazing. Bird by Bird is about how to write. The whole book is about how to write properly. You get this main character. The main character is actually not a main character. It's a guide on how to write properly. So the author is telling you what to do if you want to write and publish a book properly. Like, he goes through the process of writing a book, like getting the idea, writing it down, editing the whole thing, and then publishing and doing the publishing part. Like, I think it was so amazing, because as someone who loves I'm writing a book. If you don't know, I also have book videos on my channel writing my book and editing and stuff. I'm writing a book. I really want to publish my book. I want to publish it by myself. I don't want to publish it to become the next new bestseller. I just want to publish it to say, oh, I published a book I'm very proud of this thing that I've done. But as someone who wants to work in the publishing industry, I want to work as a translator or as an editor, I want to work with books. I love this book because I saw the process of it, and what are you supposed to do if you're editing a book, or what you're supposed to look for when you're publishing and stuff. I thought it was amazing. I had a lot of fun with it, and it was very easy to read as well. It was great. I loved it. Again, no clue why this book is in the show, because it's a football show. No one is writing books. What is going on with this? I don't know, but it was very fun. I enjoyed it. I think it's just the main character, this character who reads all the books. I think he just likes different things. He has, like, all these things that he likes, and he's just reading books about it. Because, like, Barba, explain to me, please. And then we have The Beautiful and the Damned by Scott Fitzgerald. Again, no clue what this book is in there. I didn't like it. It was so boring. I do not remember a single thing about The Beautiful and the Damned. I'm so sorry. I just don't. I have no clue what this book is there. But it is. It is there. And I think yeah, it's just the main, but Beard just enjoying the reading stuff. But The Beautiful and the Damned is by Scott Fitzgerald. I do not remember a single thing. It was so freaking boring. I'm like, what am I reading? No clue. No, I didn't even know it was called The Beautiful and the Damned, because my copy just said The Beautiful in the title, and I'm like, The Beautiful. And I feel like that's my fault, because, like, as an English student, I should know that a book by Fitzgerald that started with The Beautiful has to finish with And the Damned. But the thing is, I don't know, it was so boring. I do not remember a single thing. It was very long chapters as well. I'm like, what is this? But I read it. Didn't like it. I read it, it's fine, yeah. And those are all the books that I'm here to say. Like, these are all the books that I had, the books that I left out of the other video. And I can say that I have read almost every single book that I picked in the first season. Again, I think I have like 3 that I've not been able to find, but like I think it's a pretty good ratio. So the first season of Ted Lasso is wrapped up. Now I have to start reading the books from the second season so I can talk to you about them, because yeah, I'm very excited for, you know, whatever books are next, because I really like the show. I might rewatch it. I might rewatch it because I really enjoy that show so much. As someone who is obsessed with football, obsessed. I really like football. So as someone who likes football a lot, that show was great. I had a lot of fun with it, and I really want to rewatch it now, so I might do that. But yeah, I hope you're excited to see the next video of the series, which is gonna take me a while to do. Probably I think I've been doing this every year. Like, I don't know when was the last video, but I think it was like more than a year, like probably more than a year ago. I will hopefully read some of the books for the next season, and I will put the video out in less than 6 months. But I can promise anything. But yeah, these are all the books that from the first season of Ted Lasso. You have to start with the second season, which is exciting because there are more books to read and yap about, and hopefully this time for the next video I actually remember what each book is about, hopefully. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like, subscribe, turn on the notifications so you know if I want to post a brand new video every Friday. And now I will just, you know, let you continue with your life. Like, I've not been yapping for the past like what, 10-11 minutes. Yeah.